Tell us a little bit about the educators that travel. How'd you come up with that concept?
The educators who love to travel.
Love to travel.
Don't leave that out.
Love to travel. Excuse me.
Get it right.
There was a time, probably, I don't even know when it started, maybe 2016, that I decided I wanted to travel more. I had been an administrator for several years, been an English and a social studies teacher, and I knew that many of my colleagues were talking about world history, teaching world history, and didn't really see much of the world. And I started inviting people to travel. And I think the first place we went was Costa Rica or something. And so it started from me wanting to bring my fellow educators along to look at these different places that we were teaching about. We were learning, you know, students were learning about. And so now when you stand in front of the class and you're talking about Liberia or Kenya or wherever, you have a different kind of perspective that you're sharing. Or even if you haven't gone to that particular place that you're talking about, you've been to someplace similar, or at least on that continent, or, you know. So that's really where it started. The cruise conference started because I heard about what attorneys were doing. They were going on these cruises, taking their families and getting the training that they needed to get to keep their license renewed. And so at the time, I didn't know of anything like that for educators. And so I said, well, what if we could do, instead of me going to Vegas for this training and not taking my family, let me go on this cruise and get the same type of professional development while we're cruising. And basically, the educators who love to travel is like the umbrella, and then the cruise conference is part of that. So we do an annual cruise, but we also go other places. So the cruise conference is however many days the cruise line has. So people ask, is it a different price? It's pretty much close to the price of the cruise at this particular time, because we use the days at sea to do professional development. And so the idea is that it's an exchange, it's networking, it's professional development, it's building our professional network so that you have other people from other places that you can count on, you can collaborate with. The other part of that is when we have a destination. Like last summer, we went to Morocco for 2 weeks, and we went all over the country, and it was absolutely amazing.